If your Airbnb cleaner can do these 3 things really well, then you might have a winner on your hands. Hire them ASAP. What's up, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Noble is Global. Either you're brand new to this channel or you're coming here for the part 2 of my video on what is the Airbnb cleaning fee. In either case, I'm like super excited. Now you're probably wondering, how do I find an excellent Airbnb cleaner? What am I supposed to look for? What are the criteria that make someone great at Airbnb cleaning? All right, so just to clarify, my goal for this video is to make sure that you're empowered with the information to really select an excellent Airbnb cleaner because they are central to your Airbnb business. I want you also to be able to automate this process in the future so that you can go ahead and live your life. Dance with me tonight. So let's go right into this video. First, I want to talk about the difference between a house cleaning versus an Airbnb cleaning because they are not the same. A house cleaner knows how to clean the house for you, and an Airbnb cleaner knows how to clean for everyone else. It really involves the psychology of clean and knows how to play on people's minds. Hotels have the psychology of clean down pat. It's not because they're clean, it's because they have people thinking that it's clean. If I were to take a blue light and shine that shit all over the hotel room, you're gonna find some stuff that you did not want to find. Hotels understand folding their sheets a certain way, their towels, having those single-use shampoo bottles, which are really bad for the environment. A Airbnb cleaner that is worth their weight in gold understands the psychology that is at play. You know, it needs to actually be clean, but gets people to think that it is clean. An Airbnb cleaner is not going to spend a lot of time scrubbing and getting stains out and things like that. They will spend it on making sure that the house looked exactly the way it did before a guest arrived for the next guest. Frequency and availability is also a big difference between house cleaners and Airbnb cleaners. You may have a guest pop up on your calendar within 24 to 48 hours, and you're going to need someone that's going to go to the house and get it done. You can't always expect the Airbnb cleaners to be that responsive. That's why I like to rotate a couple, 1 or 2 or even 3. I have my main and I got a backup. The actual cleaning, like, you know, making up the beds and all this stuff, dusting and sweeping and mopping, it doesn't take that much time because Airbnb turnovers or Airbnb cleaning is very specialized. It's not like I'm dealing with, no one's dealing with like a hoarder's house. No one is like sweeping up roaches and, you know what I'm saying, in between guests because it's so frequent. It's really not that much like heavy cleaning. Okay, so now that I've broken down the difference between a house cleaning versus an Airbnb cleaning, I'm going to tell you how you're going to find an Airbnb cleaner that is worth their weight in gold. They need to be able to do these 3 things. Tip number 1, and a lot of people don't talk about this, the laundry. Any superhost, any experienced host will tell you the laundry takes the longest amount of time. When you're hiring an Airbnb cleaner, a lot of them have that additional add-on. Like if it was $100, they'll add an additional $50 to make sure that they wash all of the sheets and the linens that you have in the house and turn it over for the next guest. So it's really important that you find a cleaner that's good at laundry because I've had cleaners bleach my towels before because they don't know how to separate colors and things like that. So sometimes it's good to pay that extra, like, I don't know, $10, $15, $20 to make sure that your Airbnb cleaner handles it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to worry about shit. If I'm paying you the $150 or $170, I don't want to like come behind you and see if you're able to, you know what I'm saying? Like I want you to have that on lock because it's a lot of money. Tip number 2 on finding a great Airbnb cleaner, they need to know how to do a thorough damage check. Super important because if I'm abroad, I'm doing my thizzle, I'm, traveling, whatever the case may be, they're my eyes and ears. And this is the benefit of using the same cleaners more than once, especially if they're very consistent. They're going to be able to pick out and say, okay, like that, there was no hole in the wall over there before, or the TV's flickering, or the toaster is broken, things like that. I haven't had those issues come up, but it's really important because if those incidents happen with guests, I'm not physically there. They need to be able to take visual documentation and send it to me ASAP because I only have 2 weeks to submit an Airbnb claim. So that's really important that they know how to do a thorough damage check in the house. I have cleaners that I trust that I've used for quite some time, but I still require them to send me pictures and a video walkthrough because there's certain things I'll be able to look for based on my experience and, can make a few adjustments before they leave the house. And last, but certainly not least, tip number 3. Why can't I get my fingers to do that? Anyway, tip number 3, your Airbnb cleaners need to be thorough. What does that mean? Okay. A house cleaner will and won't do certain things. An Airbnb cleaner needs to do whatever is necessary to make the house look exactly as it did before the guest arrived. That means if there are dishes in the sink, the Airbnb cleaner needs to put that in the dishwasher and set it up nicely again. That means if there's food in the fridge that the guest left prior, they need to be able to throw that away and wipe the fridge down on on the inside. They need to be able to replace the toilet paper, the paper towels, change the bed linens, all of that stuff. All of those little details are required of an Airbnb cleaner. There's a lot of people that are specialized in house cleaning, but they start charging extra or maybe even excessively because they're not familiar with what is expected of them as an Airbnb cleaner. Also, you know, when I have things strategically placed in the house, I have different door codes and things like that. I need them to be able to take out a bottle of wine and a note for me and put it on the table and to do just those little touches. So the thing is, you know, you can train a house cleaner to be an Airbnb cleaner. It's just going to take a little bit of practice and communication. So I'm just saying, don't throw out, you know, the baby with the bathwater. Is that what they say? Anyway, yeah. If you have a really good house cleaner that you want to use for Airbnb cleanings, you're just going to have to check their work a little bit and make sure that it is up to code. And as a guest, you're looking with a critical eye and not just a recreational eye. I will pay a premium for that. So now that you've watched this video, you know how to select a top-notch Airbnb cleaner that's going to be worth their weight in gold, someone that's going to be a partner in your Airbnb business, and someone that is going to help you live your life and handle the stuff that you don't even want to worry about anymore. I like to think of my Airbnb cleaners as a partner in my Airbnb business because when I'm not there, when I'm not physically present, they are my eyes and ears. I want someone that's going to take initiative, that's going to go the extra mile, and someone who's going to allow me to relax on a beach in Jamaica or be in Egypt and handle the stuff that I can't be physically there to do and do it better than me. So I hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, again, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. 再见. Oh, necessary. These are not eyes. Eyes and ears necessary. 非常感谢你们看我的视频. A quick recap. You've just learned how to.
A great Airbnb cleaner is worth their weight.